Okay, I will stop interfering. Let's connect your vampires with the telephones, and Odin, ask your excellent question to
Like,
to Ansa.
I think she messaged back. Was it important he was inhuman or kindred? Like, did they?
And then if you need to text while you drive, I will perfectly help you
Or-
hold the
Oh,
steering
the
wheel.
two of you. I never want the two of you to get out of that car. It's hilarious.
No, I don't either. It's like forever. I don't know how long it takes to drive.
Malmo
There's
is a
more.
complicated city. It's not that big, but it's actually kind of complicated to get through. So you have been. You are probably finally on the outside of Malmo and heading up to Helsingborg along the coast. Finally,
I think it's an hour almost to Helsingborg.
Yeah. But go ahead.
Okay.
Mhm.
No, I mean, I was thinking like, weren't we supposed to go like head to Copenhagen or something? But I might misremember too.
I was wondering about that too, but I think the plans have changed enough that right now it's the priority is to get Osteen's body and to get up to Helsingborg.
Yeah. Okay. And where was the body?
You need to get to. That's a very good point. You are going to need to steal it out of a morgue. And at the moment it is actually being kept in the hotel where he is staying. They have actually the police have not yet collected him for the morgue. The city morgue, you will have to steal it out of the hotel's freezer.
And the hotel is in Malmö, or
Yes, it is.
Helsingborg?
It's in Malmö.
Okay, Malmö.
Yeah.
Okay. So then we have like forever long. They have a lot of like road work or whatever. I don't know. And then we have to take detours, and yeah. But yeah, definitely, like if there's like a text message, like you can definitely like read it.
I actually think she like calls and reports on the situation to like to check what your opinion is, or plan, of course, is based upon this new information.
I will turn the stereo down if there's a call.
Excellent.
Yeah, no, it's probably like on speaker or whatever, so that like the whole car can hear. Yeah. Okay.
Just to clarify to you that Ejdesh and Ansa had successfully redesigned the experiment.
Yeah.
On theory, on paper, written on like a napkin or something.
Yeah.
So I think I'm pretty exalted about that, like that kind of brainstorm, because that has basically just taken place.
Right.
So the bad news, being tortured, it does. But it's more or less like this could still work. This is.
I think Odin, Nora, I don't know if you are a little disturbed about how enthusiastic Ansa and Ejdesh are. It's almost as though they are glad this happened because now they got to make a cooler experiment. They seem kind of disturbingly enthusiastic is my impression.
I mean, in the like bring it on mood.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Nothing is a trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this would be interesting. Life is giving us a hard time, and that will evolve us as vampires. This was meant to be.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
This is going to be an experiment, so like we don't have anything. I mean, obviously we have to redesign, but we already did that, so we don't have any problem here. And now we are just going to get the body of Osteen. And we'll see how it goes, but it's going to go well. Yeah.
Excellent. So your partners are clearly crazy, Nora.
I'm proud of it. So what's your opinion, Nora, on this? Are you like as enthusiastic as we are, or I don't feel the mood back there in Copenhagen. Are you know? Is Hans there? Hans? I'm raising my.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly, Odin. I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Um,
You want to speak with him?
no, I'm just checking out what kind of feeling, the mood, what's. Are you happy? Are you kind of sad?
The scientist can talk. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Mhm.
You don't know the difference between sad and happy. Never mind. We will find the body. I guess. Do we have any? Do we have any like information?
I'm sorry, Ola. Information on what?
Which hotel? It
Oh
was
yeah. That was no problem at all. You mean, Henna was right. I mean, you guys have been monitoring this guy every day, and so
Mm.
it's not a mystery at all. Um, so the next question is, let's have Ola and Henna decide what roles they want to make to break into a morgue and or into a hotel freezer, which is kind of like a morgue if you think about it. And then also Nora and, or rather, Odin and Nathan, you can tell me about your plans for getting to Helsingborg. You need to get up to uh, the that Danish city that's not Helsingborg, but is on the other side with the same name. And yeah, and then the ferries. I have checked the ferry schedules, me personally, in the real world, and those ferries run all night long, constantly. It's like just a shuttle. It's like a bus.
Mm.
So
Yeah,
um,
they're like there's almost half an hour just to
right,
go.
exactly. So
Very
now, but remember, a lot of time has been lost in this evening, and you guys will be pushing it hard to get there in time to do the
exactly.
experiment. So let's see what you can make of this.
Do you want to know what my basic plan is with?
Not yet. I want to hear from the other two first, so that I can conceptually catch up with both teams at this time.
So wait, we have to bring the people
Mhm.
via the ferry because we are bringing them to the experiments.
Correct. But the experiment is on the other side of the water.
Yes.
So you have to take them from the sleep clinic and then just across on the ferry, which holds cars, and then you go into the real clinic, the sleep clinic in Helsingborg.
If I remember well, I have to save one of the two subjects, right?
That's up to you, of course. It's just.
I'm
I
supposed
mean,
to.
I'm not sharing. I'm not giving away your aspirations. That's a personal goal of yours that you might not want
Yeah,
to say
I
too
mean-
loudly around your fellow experimenters here.
Sorry guys.
Um,
I sold myself.
Yes.
Spoilers.
yeah, exactly. So,
So, yeah,
but-
sorry, I'm just a bit lost in the story.
mhm.
Okay.
Now, so I would like you to consider the difficulties, if you can. How do you want to transport Solveig's body? And do you want to be cautious about something that might be stalking you even as you move around? The creepy sensation that if this thing was here, Odin, you wouldn't know it necessarily. Um, so unless you really made a point of trying, and you might want to think about moving pretty quickly. The drivers will be leaving the sleep clinic quite soon.
I want to join them.
Okay.
Make sure that they are doing their job properly.
That's what you should do. That's correct. So how will the two of you get Sauve's body with you?
I don't really care. I mean, I want to watch. My role is to watch the two other guys
Right.
at the moment. So
Go
So I
ahead.
say-
Go ahead, Odin.
I am checking obfuscate because I know if I'm activating it on myself and if I'm carrying something, I don't care.
That's right. Well, if you actually, that is 2 points of obfuscate. The second level will give you.
That's it.
Go ahead.
If I cast it on something
Right.
else,
Correct.
if I'm more like it or having it, like if I had a sword in my hand and I'm wielding it like in pockets,
Yeah.
like on myself, will ignore it. But if I like throw it out on the floor, that will react to it. If I don't have level 2 and cast it on it.
You will
Conceivably,
basically-
it is not going to necessarily be simple, and we will see about some vitae expenditure along the way, if things get tricky. So there we go. So you have, I believe, I had it in that chart somewhere too. You have 1 point of obfuscate or 2?
1.
1. Okay. So it will be a bit of an effort to try to hide the body as well, but not impossible as long as you say, you keep a nice, tight, personal relationship with that body. That will be okay. However, that gives you a lot to do. So just letting you know that you won't be climbing any walls or checking for secret doors or, anything like that with this to carry. So, Hans, do you have a car? Will you be taking a car?
I assume that if I have one handler and 2 other people to carry, I will join them in their car.
Got it. Okay.
So I won't be basically alone with the guys.
Unless anybody has any objections, let's take the 2 of you to the sleep clinic in Schopenhausen. And there, people are checking their watches, and they are just about to put those patients back into the sleep clinic because, this is kind of irregular and somebody is getting worried because they've been standing around too long. They don't want they've been paid to do this, and some papers have been forged, but it's not really a great situation. You can arrive, and so you can approach the people with this. This is like a little, like an airport passenger van, but it's medical. So it's not an ambulance. It is a van, and it's got some medical facilities in it. Okay, and the patients are there, and they have been medicated. So you have 2 people in the van who are kind of medicated. You have these rolling hospital beds to take them in and out. They're about to put them back on the bed. In fact, one of them they are taking out of the van. They are putting back on the little bed to take them back into the clinic. So that's kind of bad news. The driver is talking on his cell phone and is saying, "Yeah, they haven't shown up. I'm going to call it. We can't do this."
But sorry, what is wrong with
Why are they not? Are you asking why they are doing this?
Yeah, I mean,
Because they have been waiting for a long time, and
Sure.
this operation is not exactly proper to be transporting these patients on some sort of strange order in the middle of the night, and somebody had to get paid off, and they were willing to do it, but now things are not going as planned and they are getting nervous, so the people are ready to just say, forget it, this isn't looking right.
Okay. So I think I'm just going to join them and say to go. I mean,
Mhm.
we have everything. We have to go. Do we?
Yes, we
Oh.
do. We do, especially now that you are there with your, with your private investigator bullshit, but much more importantly, with your Ventru powers of dominate, which I think are much more important in this regard. So if we go to something like the your powers with dominate, then it is time to use them.
Yes. So yeah, I'm going to use dominate on the people,
Mm-hmm.
so we can move on.
Excellent. And so here we are. You have, I believe, 2 in this.
Yes.
Okay, so if you just look the person in the eye, and this is the driver, I think, because that's the main person, then you just ask them to do something and they will agree.
Okay.
And so that's if you succeed. So
Yeah.
you will have to take the dots for your intelligence, your expression, and your dominate.
Expression?
Mhm.
Expression? Which one is that one?
It's just one of the skills. If you don't have it, then you don't get the dots.
Expression. I have one.
Okay. And also, it will be, I will reduce the dice by their resistance.
Yeah, we reduce the dice by what? By 1?
They will automatically resist you. Lose 2 dice from your total.
Okay, so I have to throw 2 less dice.
Correct.
Okay. Oh, that's not a lot of dice. Can I spend willpower on that?
Yes, you may, for 3 extra dice.
How does it work? We start with how many willpower?
Well, you have been spending, some of you have spent some willpower already.
I didn't. I
Okay.
did not.
Okay.
So I just never noted the number of willpower I had at start.
Yes, it should be on your sheet.
It's not. That's the problem.
Oh.
We never set up my willpower.
Oh, okay.
It's your composure plus resolve. So many
Composure
dots.
plus resolve. Okay, so okay, thanks. So I spend 1 point of willpower for 3 dice.
Correct.
Okay.
And you get 1 beat.
And
That's true. You get a beat for that. Excellent. We are
perfect. I'm doing that.
Mhm.
And I free my dice. Ah!
there they go.
Sorry.
The famous dancing dice.
I have 110.
Good.
And it's on our 1-8.
It's 2.
And that's it.
Okay. Roll the 10 one more time.
8. No.
Excellent. Okay, it's 2 successes.
Success.
So you have a basic success, which is great, and you can they get the mesmerized condition. So the person is just completely compliant to do exactly what you say, and is not really going to. If you you can issue the commands, and you can, but they have to be 3 or 4 words, very basic commands.
Drive to destination.
Right. Okay. Perfect. That will do it. So stay on the job or anything like that.
Oh, yeah.
So, and you can you can hold this for a while, issuing commands. That's not really much of
Can
a
I
problem.
renew the 3 words? Like, and change them?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Yeah. And so the other important thing is that it does not cost any vitae.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
beginning to think this game is not harsh enough on vitae costs, but that is just me. Okay, now you do have 2 points of dominate, correct?
Yes.
If you spend a vitae, then
Mhm.
you can actually alter their thoughts and memories. But I don't think that's as important right now.
I need.
Okay.
Not yet.
Okay. So good. The things don't look good when you arrive, but Hans basically just does the Ventrue thing on the guy, and they get going.